good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. This is Amber. I'm Amber, and today I'm starting something new back up again. We are going back to recorded videos. Sorry, my eyes are watering. And today is Make Along Mondays. So on Mondays, I'm going to bring to you updates on the make-alongs that I am participating in, as well as those that I'm hosting. I was trying to think of the word. So there's only one that I cannot show you, but I'll go ahead and talk about that one. I'm participating in a make-along called RandoMal 2025. And you use the hashtag RandoMal2025, and you can look up anything that's been posted with that. It is a make-along that Marty from Awesome Crochet and Michelle from Yes Michelle Crochet are collaborating together on. Each month they are releasing a stitch, a new stitch, and a new color that you add to your project. It can be anything we want to make, anything you want to make if you want to participate. And it's not too late. It's only March. You're only, 3 months into this. You still got plenty of time. It doesn't have to be huge, so you can still add to it if you want to. So far, I've gotten all of my January and February portions added to mine. I still need to add my March to it, but that won't be too bad. I have to look into the stitch again. Marty has already released on her channel. She tries to release the stitch at the beginning of the month as part of her, Let's Learn a Stitch Together series, I guess she calls it, where she basically learns the stitch right along with you and tells you her, tips, tricks, and hacks for it if she has any. Or her perspective on it, So, eyes just watering like crazy right now. So anyway, I thought I'd come to you and record videos each day, minus the days I go live. So starting this week, I have started going live on Sundays at 3 p.m. Central, and I will be going live on Wednesday mornings at 7:30 a.m. Central. So today is, like I said, Make Along Mondays. I forgot the box downstairs, but I am hosting my own make-along right now. This is going to be a mashup of, I should do like mine and then theirs and then whatever. This one's on top, so it's next. So I am hosting on my channel the Claire Montgomery Granny Square card deck make along for me. This is my version of it. Each week I'm drawing a card and we're making that card each week. Just one square, one card each week. So there's 50 cards. We're gonna do 50 squares, and then two of the square cards that have already been drawn for me, I'm using as filler cards because I'm making 54 total for my blanket that I'll make when these are all together. So I'm gonna join all these together into one big blanket. I'm choosing my own colors, my own color scheme, I guess you could say. It's very similar in colors, but different hues of the colors. So I'm going darker. So my oranges and yellows are just a little more jewel toned. A lot of my colors are more jewel toned. And so at the end of the year, I'll take all the squares that I've made and I will put them into a blanket. But 50 and 52 didn't quite make, no, it's 52. Even though there's 50 in the deck, if I did 52, it just didn't make quite a nice, even rectangular square. So I'm doing 54 to make it a 9 by 6, 9 of these squares by 6 of these squares. And then I got to figure out what color out of all the colors I got, or if there's a color I'm not using in here that I can use as a join, and make a roughly throw size blanket out of these squares after I'm all said and done. So that's my make along. I currently am on week 12. We started week 12 today. We drew this card last night on Sunday at the live. This was last week's card, so I still have to do both of these cards. That's my update on these. I will show these next Monday when I finish them. And then I will bring the card for next Monday, or for next week, up and show you guys that as well. And that's how we'll kind of keep the flow of things going. So that is that make along. I don't have actual things to show you, like crocheted things. But I do have my bin here of colors that I am using, so I can show you guys the colors that I'm using. And you can see all the strands on top from the colors I've already used. So those are all the colors I'm using so far. And so today I figured I would maybe possibly, and I use all those words to say that I haven't figured out which one I want to go with for my crochet time yet. So these other, let's see, I was trying to rack my brain. I don't think I'm participating in any other mals at the moment. There's one mal that's out there that Jax has started, and it is based off of, you know, we have all this, whatchamacallit, hand-dyed yarn just sitting around looking pretty, but you know, what are we gonna make with it? So she's doing a make-along that gets you to use your hand-dyed yarn and a paid pattern, you know, so I am considering that because I have a whole bin of hand-dyed yarn here, and there's some cotton there too, but so we'll see. Anyway, her Wonder Twin, Mama Swift, Trish or Trisha, I can never remember which one it is, over at Mama Swift's channel, she is doing a make-along where it is called Luck of the Draw 10 this year, or currently, where she came out with this new pattern called Marshmallow Kisses or Sweet Marshmallow Kisses. I cannot which. Either way, it is what it's Marshmallow Kisses something. And each week she is drawing a color out of her red cup that you add on to your blanket or whatever you're making, in whatever pattern you want to use. You can use hers or you can use some other one, but she's drawing, she's doing like 3 patterns or 3 projects with 3 different sets of colors. And so like her number 2 will be different for all 3 projects that she has going. So this is my color palette that I went with based off of what was in my stash. So yeah, I need to add on my new color for this last week that she drew, but this is what I have so far. I believe we're on, yeah, she drew for week 5. So, y'all, this blanket, I love this pattern. I love the bounce that it has and the squish that this blanket has. It's just the texture and the bounce, the movement that this blanket has is just amazing. So I actually need to put one more round of the peach color here on, and then I'll put a round of white, and then I'll put a new round, or I'll put my rounds on, my 2 rounds of my number 5 week, or my week 5 color. I can't remember. Okay, we're on week 5. Okay, so I gotta do one more round of the peach, then 1 round of the white, and then I need to put on my week 5 rounds for the color that was drawn. So you'll have to go check her channel out, and if you want to follow along with the colors that she is drawing. So, you know what? I have this in my hand, and in case you guys are wondering, my shirt says crochet is my happy place. I can't get it down. Maybe I could go like this and I can show, see if I can get it on there. Crochet, oh, I can't. I'll have to go up a little higher. It says, Crochet is my happy place. It's a t-shirt I made myself, so. Alright, I think I said this already, but I already had this in my hands, so I figured, why not just work on this? Because I already have it. And I have to dig out of the bottom of this basket. There it is. We'll just go ahead and do that. So, I think this will be a little easier to sorry, when I do these early morning recordings, I always like get paranoid I hear people up already. I don't know if it's kids that I hear, house creaking, house, you know, living, settling, or the cat. Little 9-pound cat. She's such a tiny little kitty. But she's almost 3, so. Alright, let's see. So I need to turn it and do 1, 2, 3. So anyway, so yeah, this is how my channel is going to, we're changing up the way things are going. Instead of doing the morning lives that I was doing, which I will miss, but I just felt the need to change it up and go to a couple lives a week instead of just, because I felt like partly, yes, I want to prioritize things. That was my main thing. But the other part that I'm just now thinking of is I don't want my channel to just be live videos. I want to be able to do these for you guys again, where I'm coming and I'm recording me talking to you guys and crocheting, which this is the only downfall to keeping it horizontal like this, is you can't see I have to hold it up a little higher for you to see it, which is fine. I don't mind that too much. You know what I didn't do? I gotta pull out what I just did because I'm missing steps. I'm missing steps. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy the way I have decided to tweak things. Yesterday on the live, I had all the viewers come on and help. Well, they were there watching and listening and supporting. They helped me come up with how what's the word I'm looking for? How me, Amber, from what I've done, what I can contribute to my channel. Because you know, it's my channel, I do it the way I want to do it, right? But by having them talk it out with me, I was actually able to sit there and ponder, what can I bring to the channel? This is my channel, but how can I make it mine? You know, like, yes, I'm drawing a lot of inspiration from a lot of different creators that I've seen and the different things that they do for their channels. So I have always really enjoyed, for some reason, having the routine of things. And yes, doing the live every morning was routine. But I didn't really have a scheduled routine, if that makes, I mean, that's not right either. I had purpose, but like what I mean is, like, I came to the live like just all willy-nilly. Like, I didn't plan it, if that makes sense. I get that. I think that's what I'm trying to say, is I didn't plan what I was going to talk about that day. Which I easily could have done this as a live instead of a recorded video, but I kind of like doing it like this too. Doing some videos where I just record for you guys. And obviously I can't do this pattern and talk, because there's like a chain one that I keep forgetting to add. That's all. And every stitch almost has to have it, so I almost kind of want to make this blanket again after this, but we'll see. I'm leaning towards making this for a Boggy Creek blanket. I already have, there's a box sitting behind me. I didn't get it mailed off in time, so I'm holding on to it till next year. It saddens me because I participated in this year's drive, but I just didn't get it mailed off in time, which is fine. They had a lot of blankets, and I know that my 9-10 blankets, or I had 8 blankets to send off for last year's drive. It would have contributed and they would have loved it. But it's just gonna, they're just gonna sit back here behind my chair until next year, and I'll mail them off. I gotta get a better box anyway, and figure out a way to mail them better, because I got a lot of blankets. And, you know, sending them multiple times, or do I want to send them, you know, one time in a big box? I don't know yet. So, and I'll save up the money from the channel and maybe set it aside for shipping of the Boggy Creek blankets. Have like a little envelope or something somewhere where I save some money and say, all right, this is money specifically for shipping one big box of blankets or something like that to Boggy Creek next year, this upcoming year that they'll do the drive for. Anyway, what was I talking about before that? Oh, I know I was talking about how I could make this a live, but where I talk about my mals and stuff on my lives, but I don't know. I like it this way, I think. Because then this way I can get up, I can record my video, and then I get off of here and I just go about my day, and I don't have to worry about getting my desk all ready to go for my live, which again, Wednesday morning I will still be doing that. Tomorrow is not Tunisian. I almost called it Tunisian, but the fun thing for Tuesday is it's going to be called Try It Tuesday, is what it's going to be called. And so I'm going to come on here and try something new, possibly. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do that because, well, no, because I'm reverting back to that thought again that I had the other day when those of you helped me come up with the idea. Well, I'm gonna run out of new things to try. But then I was like, oh, well, I can try new stitches, I can try a new pattern maybe. I've got several books for amigurumis. I could try an amigurumi that's new, you know, a new book, or sorry, like I could try a new pattern from a new book, from one of my books, you know, and see those kind of things and see what I think. I don't know. Something like that. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'll bring. I'll probably bring a stitch for now, just because, you know, something I haven't done before. Maybe the Pico fan stitch, because that's the stitch I need to add to my rando mal that I'm working on. So, and I need to put that on my said project. However, I can't show you guys the said project, but what I may do is I'll bring up the books, or the book that Marty got it from. That way I follow along with the same pattern she uses. Because you know, people, they like to tweak things. And so if I try to look it on the YouTube streets, there are going to be similarities, but some of them may be different, and I don't know. But I have this neat little contraption that I can wear around my neck, and I can sit here with it on my lap and show you guys me trying the Pico fan stitch. And I've watched Marty's video, and I'm going to rewatch it so that way I can have her teaching me in my head as well as reading from the book that she used. So that way, you know, that, or I may try a different stitch so it doesn't seem like I'm, you know, because I kind of feel like it's taking her idea, and I don't want to take her idea. I don't know. When it's somebody I am close to, I don't like to, you know, I don't want to take their ideas. And I know she wouldn't care, but that's just how I am, you know. And when it's somebody I know and care about, I don't like, you know, I don't want to step on their toes. I don't want to step on anybody's toes, to be honest, but it's just, you know how it is when it's somebody that's, you know, and care about or follow. Like, when I say care about, you're not necessarily like, yes, I love most people, but what I mean is, like, you just have some, I don't know, you have some care for them, but whether you really know them or not, you kind of feel like you care for them, you know, care for their being, their well-being, you know. And, you know, there's people that you don't know real well that you don't have that caringness for, and so it changes how you are with different people, you know. You're different with your family than you are your friends. At least I would like to think you are. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't do the Pico fan stitch. Well, I'll figure something out. There's lots of new things to try. So, and maybe, who knows, you know, we'll try it out Tuesday for a while, and if it just doesn't work, then we'll figure something else out, because I don't want to have to stress over my content, you know. And so that's why I came up with this, well, what can I do specifically on a certain day, you know, like, what can I bring to you on Mondays where it's routine? So every Monday I'm going to come to you with an update on my mals. So all the mals that I'm either participating in or mals that I'm hosting. The other mal is my March flag, which I will post a picture, hopefully here, of the March flag, the clover flag, the lucky clover flag. It is done. And I am hosting that make-along where I'm making a flag each month, and I am recording a tutorial of me making them. Well, March was the first month I did that. The first February I did lives. March I did recordings, and I plan to do that with April as well, to do recordings. So those will be coming hopefully over the next 2 weeks, so that we can get caught up and actually do them before the month that they're meant to be out on the flagpole. And these are little garden flags. They're not very big. They're like 15 inches by, or no, 11 inches by 15 inches or something like that. They're just little flags that go on these little garden poles that you put in your garden beds. So yeah, I am hosting that as well as the granny squares, and so if you are following along with that, I would love to see your progress on things. I do have a Facebook group. I believe it's already linked in the description of all my videos, but I will try to double check and make sure that gets added as well, if not already. So I'm going to get to the other side of this corner here and show you. I think I've only gotten one side done since I started recording, or started crocheting on this for this recording. So as you can see, it's a fairly easy pattern to do without really looking too much, especially this far into it and knowing the pattern. It's the chain one that kept getting me. I'm guessing I have a few in there I've missed, but all right, let me get to the corner. I'm gonna do the corner. So, and then we'll call this video a day. Video. A mal. Random mal. No, not random mal. That's not what I meant to say. That's that's one of the mals I'm doing. Make Along Monday. There we go. Make Along Monday video number 1. Oh, I would love to number them, but I can tell you right now, I'll give it about 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll go, what number was I on again? And then I have to sit there and count back to the date. I'd have to remember the specific date. Like, I'll know By the way, happy St. Patty's Day, because today's St. Patrick's Day in the States. We here in the United States, I don't know if it's a worldwide celebratory thing, but we celebrate St. Patrick's Day today, where you're supposed to wear green, which I did not throw green on this morning, but I always have my backups, my green earrings in. So I'm a little snot. I like to, you know, make people see I'm not wearing green and go, well, you're not wearing green, Pinch. So anyway, I got to the corner. I got one side done, so I got 3 more sides to work on. And then I need to put 1 more round of white on here, and then put my new color on for this week 5 now. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this first edition of the Make Along Mondays update for me, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.